just treat everybody as they are now, and you don't care about their ancestors. And listen to me, and he was pretty much in agreement. That's where he wanted to go. The other family leaders, some of them were saying no, but he did. He arranged a lunch, finally, arranged a lunch at the Blue House and such. Him and his wife went in, and there was No Mu Hyun and his wife, Mr. President, and then Mr. Kwan, leader of the Kwan family, turns out, oh, we're so proud of you, member of our family, First Lady of Korea, you're an Andong Kwan, that makes us all so proud. And she was, yeah. She knew, of course, she knew the reality of everything, but that's modern Korea. This has happened 15 years ago. Modern Korea, this is what has happened. Now, everybody in all Korea's getting very American South Korea, not the North Korea. They still very much care about who was your grandfather. But here in South Korea, they're really getting American about this, where just they care about who you are now. How much money do you have right now? We don't care how much money your grandfather had or his grandfather. Whatever, it's just you now. And people are getting married on that basis across class line. When I first came here to Korea in 1980, still nobody did that. 1980s, everybody still checked family background and married the appropriate level of person and such. And the top upper class people from the old noble families, they would never allow their son or daughter. There are many Korean TV dramas about this, very common theme, and you can't marry somebody from a different social class. But by now, the 2010 era, now they are. And it's often I ask young people at university, if I'm talking to young people now, I ask them, oh, you're Kwan, are you really from the Andong Kwan family lineage? They say, I don't know. You don't know? What? You're Korean. This used to mean everything about your whole life. It determined everything. Now they're like, oh, I don't know. My parents don't talk about that. We don't talk about it. We don't know who the ancestors were. It's a big deal. Until very recently, Korean job applications, if you made an application to join Hyundai, LG, Samsung, on the application, you had to write your name, but also your father's name, your mother's name, including their Chinese characters, and your grandfather, your father's father, and the Chinese characters for his name and his wife, because they were going to check your background. As I said, a guy like No Mu Hyun could not get a job at a company like that, never could, and such, and they checked your background to see if you're really the right kind of people, and even your great-grandfather, and such. They would check this. Just recently, it was President No Mu Hyun, near the end of his term, started asking the big companies, stop doing that. Stop asking for ancestry. All you need is the person's name. You don't even need their parents' name. No, etc. And to stop asking for photographs so they can see which girls are the prettiest and all that. To stop that. And President Lee Myung-bak, as a conservative though, but he continued that as a modernization and telling the big companies, stop doing that. Some companies still do it, but mostly that is ending in Korea and that system. You understand this, understand a lot of what happens in Mr. Sunshine, which we will get more specifically now to Mr. Sunshine stories after our breakdown. We will begin with the Navy attack. Okay, this is take 5.